that the reason why that they believe that this UFO theory is really correct is because you got to think of this thriving community of Mayans, right? Then all of a sudden one day they're gone. Then people thought, well, maybe it's because, there was a big war. There was no indications that there was a war. They believed that if they had left for water, why was there still people? There were still people living in the forest all around. And stuff like that. So it was really crazy. They just said it's like almost like they believed also there might have been a volcano eruption. There might have been an earthquake. But guys, there was no structural damage at all. Another reason that they believe it might be UFOs, one is because there's an abundance of seeing them down there. Hell, if we can get on a damn cruise ship and see something like that, then think about how many people. There's all kinds of reports of it down there. Another reason is because in 2013, there was actually the Mexican government released some of the things that were kind of held back. And there was this one gentleman. He came to power of the Mayan culture. When he did, then he actually lived to be 80, which is really, really crazy. If you know anything about any previous cultures, for somebody to live 80 years, and this is right after the death of Christ, I mean, that is crazy.
Well, they sell penicillin on the beaches there.
They do. Maybe that's what happened.
You need no prescription, they said.
No. You don't. You just got to go over there and say, give me some penicillin. They're going to hook you up.
Excuse me, sir, in the sand, while I'm getting a suntan. Please give me some penicillin. I'm going to need it after I get in this water.
I do believe that, yes. But anyway, this gentleman...
man.
He came on the throne when he was 12. Then he ruled for 68 years, until his death when he was 80. Now,
I hope he was a good person, because damn, that's a long ass time to be serving an asshole.
I know, isn't it though? I think he was pretty good because they don't talk about him being an asshole or nothing. But anyway, what was more surprising about the ruler was his tomb. When he was buried, the unique design that was carved on the lid of his esophagus was pretty much depicting what they believe is him setting in what would be a rocket. They believe that coming out from underneath him was the fumes of a rocket. On his hands and pedals, it is actually him pedaling to go up to the sky. So they believe...
Looks like his fat ass is on his back eating grapes, and that's a throne to me.
No,
I see
actually,
the things coming down. You trying to say it's a damn...
No, I'm not trying to say. They say that people who are... here you go. I got a color one here for people, and I'll post this on our Facebook, by the way. They believe that his mask is on his nose, which could help him breathe. There's a little thing right there on his nose.
But they did stuff like that to alter your face.
I don't believe... Now, Ashley, no offense or nothing, but these are archaeologists who are looking at the picture.
I'm just saying, sometimes with all your education, you just don't get the straight answer of, maybe this is wrong.
Anyway, in the center of the picture is the man sitting, bending forward. 2, he has a mask on his nose, which is said to help him breathe. He then uses 2 hands to manipulate his controls, and the heel of his left foot is to kind of pedal in the different adjustments. The rear position is separate from him. He is sitting in a chair. Seat seems to be an array of complicated objects, and outside of the whole frame, you see a little frame like an exhaust, which is true. Now, this is the thing, people. What we believe may have been like a spaceship. Now, I want you to think about this. You're thinking, oh, God, he just drew a picture of a damn spaceship on his ship,
What kind
right?
of archaeologist said, hey, that's a spaceship?
Well, I don't know. They
Who the
look
hell
at them
said
pictures
that?
and they see it differently than me. Like, I'm looking at the picture and I don't see what they see. But they, we had to look at one picture where a warrior was holding a guy's head. I didn't see that head, but everybody else said the head. I just saw, it looked like his hair was messed up like some snakes in it. That's all I saw.
Look like he had that hair.
I know. But that's what they believe. I'm going to post this on there for you guys because I think you'll find it really interesting. Also, some other things that they released was these. They're little... These. It's rocks with what looks to be like UFOs and stuff. Now, nowadays, if me and Ashley go draw a damn picture of a UFO, that ain't nothing, right? That ain't nothing to me. I mean, I see it all the time, but you got to think these people are in the jungle. They have no Google. They have no, let me go look it up on History Channel, stuff like that. None of that, guys. But yet they're drawing pictures of stuff we're seeing today. So how did that happen? Plus, Indiana Jones said that there was it was a rocket ship in that thing. Indiana Jones. Angie. Yes, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of on these little things, the glass crystals or whatever the hell. So it's really cool, guys, to actually get into this, because then you're like, oh, wow, is this really a UFO conspiracy? They believe that these places, because you'll see them, like, if you go look, some of the buildings that they have are just like you got steps and then it's flat. It's like an altar, a humongous altar. They believe that some of them might have been landing pads. And how in the hell did they know to build an observatory to look at the stars of stars they didn't even know was there? We couldn't even see till now. How's that happening, Ashley? Answer these questions, Ashley. Answer them.
Because Jesus visited them.
That's a good answer. I'll take that answer. For 500 points. Ashley got it right.
Jesus was like, let me go down there and see what this ball game's doing. Hey, hold up. Let me tell you about it. See, there you go. It's Jesus.
It is. Jesus is the answer, people. Once you realize that, everything will work out all right. That's it.
Another little statue that you'll see a lot around there, if you ever visit or look it up, is actually the Chacamu. It's Mayan, and it's from the platform of the Eagles, Chichen Itza, Mexico.
Chichen Itza.
They are actually represented fallen warriors reclining on their backs with the receptacles of the chest to receive sacrificial offerings. Excavators discovered one in the burial chamber inside the Castillo. And it actually looks like a guy. Looks like it got a bat, like a box on his head, kinda cut out.
He holds a plate, yeah.
Yeah, he holds a plate for offerings. And that is everywhere.
Which is people. They cut up people and animals and put it on that damn plate.
Well, there was like 4 of them. Somehow they were trying to say that it was some sort of like navigational. Or maybe that was for us to get the hell out.
Yeah, that's the way he said, look at the man with the plate and get the hell back. Good God. What really happened is that's the 1,000 pedestals of the soldiers, the warriors, they would put their offerings
with the
up
cat
there.
calls.
Yeah. Let me do that for you again, people.
Hold on, we'll give you our Mexican experience and all at once. I'll give it to you. Hit the Jaguar call.
Okay, ready.
Hey, lady. Hey, you're almost free. Dollar. You take us home silver.
It meant by the Mayans.
Yep, that's it. Kiva, you gotta go into military mode, but some dumbass wants to look at everything.
I do, and you know what? Because it's handcrafted, you can see them do it. Although,
that shit ain't handcrafted. That's made in China.
No, it was handcrafted. I saw
one?
them making the little face things and stuff. I saw him out in the woods scrubbing that thing and like making it. So anyway, guys, go down there, enjoy it. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Other than that pea soup thing, don't take a swim in that little sacrificial
But it is
thing.
really pretty. It's huge. It's like you don't even understand how big it is. The pictures won't even show how big it is.
Yeah.
When
you look at it on TV, even like the History Channel and stuff, you're going to see this on the History Channel.
It looks like a little puddle, but it's like big. I mean, there's so many different trails to walk around it.
And it's just like the whole thing. I mean, just think. Thousands of years ago, these people were walking around. These people who were so advanced, they knew how to take different, because Jesus told them, I believe, the bearded man. They do. I'm not joking, guys. There is somebody down there they call the bearded man, and they believe that they gave a little area for, that's what they call the bearded man temple or whatever. That's where the higher people watch these games. These games were very influential. The little ball games that they had. They actually said that the conquistadors took some people over there that knew how to play it. They said some of them could have been leagued. And they were actually saying the people in Spain were kind of took back by it because they didn't use their hands or feet, but then they would break like hips and bones and stuff like that trying to do this game to try to get in these hoops, guys. It ain't no joke. I mean, and you just think of this is a civilization that was so cool and has so many advancements that how could it not? And still today, they got pictures of UFOs right beside that daggone Chichen Itza. So, I mean, truck drivers are getting this every night, guys. You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy to think down there. Plus, I'm going to let you know a little secret of our little tour guide, Ashley. You know it, but I'm going to share it with you.
Diego.
Was his name Diego?
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because it remind. No, I know because that's how I remembered
Dora the Explorer. Actually.
No, that's her cousin. But I knew it because that's how I remembered it. I was like,
Okay.
we going with damn Diego. He gonna find his way out that damn jungle.
You better have a backpack. Yeah. That's all I gotta
He
say.
didn't have a backpack, I don't think.
No.
Maybe
but
he did.
He
Oh,
had
go on.
the cocaine hands. Anyway, yeah. Remember we talked about it? Like his. Okay.
Oh, not our Diego. I was talking about the cartoon.
Oh, yeah. No,
He did
I'm
have
talking
he
about
had long nails,
He
yeah.
did. Oh, man. We were down in Mexico, and all I kept looking at when he would show us things, he looked really nice, was well-groomed, had a nice outfit on.
Light skin, because they mentioned that he was mixed.
Yeah, they did. And the only thing I kept looking at and could not get away from was his fingers, because he had the long nails. And we, like, if you take, like, some criminology classes and stuff like that, they tell you.
It could be something else.
It could be, but
Don't
he
be
was the only one that I
chastising.
saw like that. But anyway, Diego's got to make a living, people, okay? You might get some good hashish from him. I don't know.
It ain't, that's cocaine with your nails long like that.
He's selling whatever he can to support his children, okay? That's what yeah. The day before, we had a guy named Twinkie. He's a little chunky. We enjoyed him. Who knows what his real name was? His name was Twinkie, and he had a kid to support. We gave him a good tip. I don't know if he got a kid.
Him a lot.
I like Twinkie, too. Anyway, so what I got to say, people, is go down there and enjoy it. These are structures that, this is a once-in-a-lifetime ship for us. And we do believe in UFOs. Well, I seen it in the ocean.
One thing that I'm going to say is this is Ashley's How to Get Through Mexico corner. Okay, number one, it's going to be hot as shit.
Ooh, like Satan's toenail, honey.
Like it's cooking you from the inside out.
Yes.
Find you some shade as quickly and
Bring
often
an
as
umbrella.
possible. Yeah, they did. Bring you a damn umbrella or a big ass hat. Umbrellas are better. And then also bring you some water. Do not wear anything that would make galding too much. So you got to have like a little bit longer shorts so your legs aren't rubbing together.
Yeah.
Some tennis shoes. Also, everybody's going to try to sell you something, put your bitch face on and keep staring forward. Put some sunglasses on so when
Yes.
you do want to side look at the stuff and they don't really realize it, and then you keep on walking like you didn't even hear them.
One time I found my kid over there. He, apparently looks, I don't think he looks Mexican or Latino. I mean, I joke about that. Like, I get some people saying stuff to me, but he's not. And he's 12. But he was bigger than them because he's a bigger boy. And they're a lot of them are shorter and stuff down there. And I turned around and they were talking to him like he was a regular adult. And he was like, I was like, Connor, you need to back. What the hell are you doing?
Francesco.
That's our guy's
Does
name.
Connor look like Francesco? Yes.
Okay.
They look the same age.
When we tried to come back in the country, they started asking us questions. They didn't ask us questions. They asked my son questions. Like, what's your date of birth? What's your name? And we're standing there like, oh, shit, we got his. Like, if I was going to buy one, I'd buy me a better one. No.
One that worked. One that worked, don't fart as much, can hold the Mexican food.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Gosh. But no, guys, just be very, he didn't care about anything else we had. All of our documents, everything. But they cared. They were asking my son questions.
Don't bring a Mexican-looking children around. Another thing is always try to haggle. Everywhere you are, you try to haggle.
Yeah. Don't take that first price, people.
And if you don't want to haggle and be an asshole, just walk away. They'll yell lower prices at you. I turned around and walked back once they got the price I wanted. Another thing is 1 peso is 16. Wait a minute.
No,
One American dollar
$1
is
equivalent.
16 pesos.
And they'll try to tell you different conversion rates too. I've seen that. But the conversion rate at the time was 16 something. It always changes, it fluctuates a little bit. But when you're in the wilderness, they want to say it's only 15. So you got to negotiate a little bit.
And another thing is, I can't think about what the hell it was.
Well, I gotta tell you, it was a delightful time. Other than Satan's toenail, I felt like I was under. Take yourself an umbrella, people. I ain't joking. Look like an old lady with a parasol out there, because we have been to numerous places, but this is a hot that there is no damn breeze. You are just in a damn frying pan. I ain't joking with that. That is a hot that is to your core. So just take that in consideration. But other than that, it was beautiful. It was wonderful. I'd do it again.
There are poor areas. I didn't expect to see the poor areas.
Yeah. But the only regret that I have is they had these skulls that I do believe might have been Juan's skull, somebody's skull, Jose's skull. They tried to say they were fish bone. They had real teeth in them, people. And I got them down to $10 American dollars